What is going on, guys? It is Syph here. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. I know I have not uploaded in about a week. I have been in Key West, which is in Florida, which is where I live, but it's like the southernmost part. It's like at the end of the Florida state and out there on the islands. And went to a wedding, and it was great. It wasn't freezing like everywhere else is here. And unfortunately, I didn't get to game at all. I got Grand Theft Auto 5 and Far Cry 4 for the PS4 early, and I just never got a chance to play anything because I was in a hotel and they'd have good internet, and I hate playing with bad internet. It was just going to piss me off. And something told me that Grand Theft Auto was going to have a couple issues with the whole transferring over of profiles. But it seems to be working well now. These are my cars from PlayStation 3's version of Grand Theft Auto 5. They're not the best, but I kind of stopped playing after a while once the PlayStation 4 came out, just because of switching consoles and wires. And I know it's not really a big excuse, but I just got kind of wrapped up in the whole PlayStation 4, Xbox One kind of thing, where I was playing all those new games on the new generation consoles and enjoying that. But I'm going to try and spend more time on this game. But I want to give you guys a little bit of a look at the first-person mode and what I like about it, what I don't like about it. As you can see here, I'm still in third-person mode. I'm just going to sit out here in my garage here just to give you guys an idea of how the graphics pretty much are. I mean, they're a little bit better. You're not going to really notice unless you stop and stare. But here's the first-person mode. And as you can see, the inside of the car, looking at the door handles and things like that, everything's as basic as they could have made it. And it's like that in every car. Reason being is I think they wanted you to worry more about the gameplay and that working better. And I kind of like that. I would rather have a game that the graphics weren't phenomenal, but it played better. And this definitely does play better. Not like Drive Club where the graphics are great and you can't do anything. On the first-person mode here, when you're in a car, the passenger can actually turn around and shoot through the back seat, which really helps when you're driving and being chased by cops. The aiming is really easy with it. And, of course, using the touchpad on the controller is how you go to first-person mode. You just tap it, and you can change your view modes. And while you're in the vehicle, you can just swipe up or down to change the radio stations, and you can I think swipe left or right for different views and things like that. But they did add a lot of functionality to the touchpad. The action when you're driving is pretty fun, especially when you're crashing into things. It's really interesting. Rolling your car is really interesting. The only bad thing is if you crack your windshield, until the windshield disappears, it's almost impossible to see through it. But it's still fun. It's still a good time. But like I said, they didn't spend a whole lot of time on the graphics part of the first-person mode. Like, when you're on foot, all you see is your hands. You don't see any other part, or you see the weapon that you're supposed to be holding. Because they didn't really want to focus that much on making that graphic part of it that detailed. They wanted to make the game and the experience still fun, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, you know, you get to transfer your PlayStation 3 or your Xbox 360 profile over to your next-generation console. The only thing I found weird is that for some reason, my campaign or my regular non-online game profile doesn't seem to work. I have to keep starting over from scratch, which makes absolutely no sense. Here, as you can see, you know, they really don't show yourself. They just show like the axe moving like some weird character in a cartoon. But they did spend a lot of time making sure that it was a little, you know, it was pretty realistic. Again, probably not the best thing to be showing them. Hopefully that lady was not a nurse or something. I feel kind of bad now for picking that person to use as a demonstration, but excuse me, my throat's been kind of feeling weird, but it is kind of fun. Running is a little bit distorting. After a while, I want to say the sensitivity is way too high, like the screen blurs a little bit. Now watching here on the game mode, as I'm watching it, it doesn't look as bad, but when you're playing, for some reason it's kind of hard to focus right. Maybe it's just me, I'm not really sure. But then again, they've had a lot of issues as well. I'm not sure if it's because of the server and a lot of people trying to get on. It did take me a full day to get everything transferred over and stay into a game. I kept getting kicked out. And again, that was like it was before with Grand Theft Auto when it first came out. But it's gotten a little bit better. I don't know how you guys have been with it. I don't know if you guys have had better results. I don't know if you guys are still having issues. But the transferring my profile only took like 2 minutes for my PlayStation 3, so that worked out well. But for some reason, it's the campaign. It still starts the game at the prologue that I have to go through, and I just don't even do it. So I'm not sure if it happens, if it's the same thing with you guys or not. If it is, let me know in the comments. I'm really interested to know. And let me know in the comments if you guys have seen any modding in the game, because I think modding in Grand Theft Auto is kind of cool. It's not like Call of Duty or something where you're taking advantage of other players, but I think the car modding is cool, and that's kind of interesting to me. Have like those really cool paint jobs and really nice cars. I think it's kind of cool. And if people are doing it on PlayStation 4, let me know. Hit me up on Twitter, which is @Syph, or on Instagram, which is official_Syph. I'll leave the links below, and hit me up and let me know, because I would really like to see some really cool cars. And I don't know, that'd be kind of cool. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy this video. I will talk to you later. Peace.